wizard going out there, everybody. This is Jordan Jones on Mario Sports Mix in 4K. We're gonna do the second match of the hard star cut mode. Excuse me. Wow, that was difficult. That first match was much more difficult than what the second match is gonna be. I know the second match is gonna be a little bit easier. It's gonna be much easier because when they score, they won't get anything like as many points, and we'll be able to do it just fine. I'm buffering, holding down bottom right because it makes it so much easier if you can get the buffer strategy to work. And I'm really good at the buffer strategy, so I should have no problem. As long as you're using a fast character, the buffer strategy is easy to do. Even if they get near you, just soldier on. If you have to stop for a split second, do it. Do whatever you're comfortable with. Just do not anticipate, like I said, because we are reacting. We are not anticipating, we are reacting. Because you just move around a little bit. Practice by moving around. And once you get to your goal, swing the Wii remote immediately. Because that's how the buffer strategy works. If you can't get to work, no, don't worry. Just play the best you can until you might have to practice it a little bit, but not as much as you did the previous one, because it's nothing like as difficult as the previous one. It's much easier. But with a little, don't worry, with a little bit of practice, you'll get the previous one too. You'll get it. It won't take, with a little bit of practice, you'll be able to do it. If you need to swap characters, that's okay. Because pinballs are flying everywhere in this stage. So we scored 4-0. Make sure you swing before, rather right when they flash or before they flash. Very important. Just do not anticipate. React. Reacting is crucial. See, very, very simple. Sorry, dude. This is much easier than the previous one. And the previous one goes out the window for this one. Reaction time is pretty difficult. But with a little bit of practice, don't worry, you'll get it. It'll be easier and easier as you go on. It is a little bit difficult. It's a little bit difficult, see that? Because we want to score as much as possible with the hard mode stuff. You don't have to score as much as possible, but so they charge 100% of the time when the match starts. That's how hard mode hockey is. When you get close to the goal, just buffer and move it, and you'll be able to do it just fine. It's pretty simple. But you'll have to practice it a little bit, at least. Because it is tricky to time it, but with a little bit of practice, don't worry, you'll be able to get it. So, if you can get the buffer strategy to work, this is so easy when you're good at the buffer strategy. But when you're not good at the buffer strategy, it is a little tricky. If you're not good at the buffer strategy, there is another way. It's just to do combos, which I don't recommend if you're good at the buffer strategy. If you're not good at the buffer strategy, just do the combos, and you can do it just fine. It is not too difficult to pull off. That's another easy way of doing it if you're not good at the buffer strategy. If you're good at the buffer strategy, it ain't too tough for you. Oh. If you get the buffer strategy, this ain't difficult at all. But it's probably more fun to play it normally. It's more fun to play it normally. But I'm using the buffer strategy so I can beat this game. Because I'm trying to show you easy ways to beat this game. It will not make this game easy. The new Super Mario Bros. Games, it will make those easy if you just take your time. But in those, Mario Sports Mix was much more difficult to make than New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Because it is a more difficult game. Because Sports Mix is a more difficult game than New Super Mario Bros. Wii. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, it's just so easy. If you hold down 2 before the level starts, Mario will not jump. You cannot buffer Mario's jumps. But that game is so easy, you just have to play through the levels easily, practice a little bit, have fun, and you'll do it just fine. Sports moves, anticipation doesn't really matter with New Super Mario Bros. You can anticipate slightly and do it just fine. This game, you do not anticipate with the hard mode stuff. React. React! Like I said, do not anticipate. Just like fighting Mike Tyson on Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. React, do not anticipate. But this is a more difficult game than Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, except for Mike Tyson. Because Mike Tyson is probably the hardest thing I've played in video game history. If they score a little bit, no big deal. Just go back to the buffer strategy. If they swing at the same time as you do, just keep shaking the Wiimote side to side. Once again, do not anticipate it. React. Watch what they're doing. Watch closely. Pay attention. React. Do not try to anticipate. Anticipating will just make you lose. But with a little bit of practice, don't worry, you'll get it. You will get it. With a little bit of practice, because it is a little bit difficult to pull off at first, but the buffer strategy will get easier and easier. Here's how you buffer Mario Sports Mix. You hold bottom right even before your character starts moving. They'll move at the earliest frame possible. Then you hold the other direction. After this, slowly, so it syncs with the timing. The only hard thing about this stage is, if you bump a wall, not a big deal. Like, just the only important thing is do not anticipate. React. React to what they're doing. Do not anticipate. If you can get the buffer strategy to work, it is 95% easier than using the regular strategy. Okay, this is easy to block, I think. It is easy to block. It's okay. If they score a little bit and you face a little bit of adversity, just soldier on and continue going. Don't get nervous. Have a good time. But even more important, do not anticipate. React. Do not anticipate. Because you can wait till right before they take it to score it, but it's just fine. And it gets a little bit easier after that first Star Cut match is done. The other two are a little bit easier, in my personal opinion at least. So that's all you have to do. The buffer strategy will work just fine. We don't have much time left, and time's going by fast. We're having a good time. As long as we don't get frustrated, and as long as we do not anticipate, we can do it just fine. See, that's all we have to do. We're 1/16 to 12. If you beat them just by a little bit, don't worry. Just do the best you can. It is possible for it to be done without letting them score, but it's very difficult. See, okay, everybody, that was it. Hope it was helpful and have a good one.